Hello, welcome to Home for Every Season. My name is Maureen. I am the owner and the designer here at this page. Today I am in a very fun, exciting event where we are celebrating our birthday girl, Michelle Mason with Crafty Ma'am. So come on in and join me. When you get here, please say hello. We'll see that the comments are working. If you're here after the live has ended, please put hashtag replay. I would love to come back and tell you thank you for watching. So how are you guys all doing? Hello, Tina. Are you following along, you guys? We've had a fun day, a lot of laughter, a lot of love being poured out to Michelle, who absolutely deserves it. Hi, Robin. How are you? So we just left Berry Sweet with Erica, and then up after myself, we'll be crafting with Mrs. P. Pam. So, yeah, this is a great lineup, you guys. You don't want to miss this birthday celebration. It is fun. I love celebrating other people. I think our birthdays are so important, you guys. It's the day that we were born, and it's important. We each have our own birthday, and I love Michelle. She reminds me so much of myself when I was her age. We have a lot in common. We both love the color purple. We both have multiple children and stay at home and raise our families and love to craft and garden. And she just reminds me very, very much of myself when I was her age. Hello, Pam. Hi, Diana. Hi, Robin and Tasha and Tisha and Jenna. Hello. Hi, Tina. How are you? Thank you, everyone, for being here. So Michelle loves gardening. Hi, Leanne. How are you? Thank you, Jenna. She loves gardening. And so my theme today is going to be a type of a cake, kind of like a cake. And it's going to be garden themed, kind of yard themed. Hello, K Love Creations. How are you? Hi, Angel. How are you? So yeah, you guys, have you been following along? There are two big events today in our crafting community. The other one is the designer mystery box event that is going on at Adventures in Crafting. Hi, Q. Hi, Lori. And so people are jumping back and forth in between both of these groups and watching everybody and trying to be supportive of each other. And yeah, there's a lot going on. So, Kimmy, thank you. I love gardening. Hi, Dee. I'm really starting to use a lot of miniature things just this last week, you guys. I've had a lot of miniature little things, and I just never got to use them. Like Michelle, we don't have a lot of growing time. I have about 3 months. She says she has 2 months. Hi, Sam. How are you? Thank you, everyone, for being here. Hi, Tasha. It's so good to see all of you here. So, what was I saying, you guys? That's another thing. I'm very forgetful. I don't know why. Maybe it's my age. I'm a lot older than Michelle. Michelle is my kids' age. So, there you go. Now we have that. Maureen's old. Anyway, what was I going to say? What was I saying, you guys? Something about, the growing season. So when you have a short growing season like that, we don't get to leave our plants out all year long and enjoy them for very long. And we have to, wait. Like she said the other day, her frost date, I think she said May 12th or something like that. Mine is May 16th. So by the time, and it could still snow. We were getting snow alerts yesterday, you guys. So there's that. Hi, Alyssa. How are you? All right, guys. So I took 3 6-inch round discs. See, there's 3 of them. And I glued them together to create a cake base, all right? If you don't have the cake dummies, you can always take the discs and glue them together. Hi, Tony. How are you? Hi, Siobhan. Oh, you guys, the comments are just, woo, going crazy. Hello, birthday girl. How are you? Happy birthday. We love you so much, Michelle. Okay, so I'm going to roll this clay out, and I'm going to get I'm going to wrap it around, and you know how that goes, you guys. It seems like you have it done, and then you need to keep rolling because it's not long enough to go all the way around your cake form. Hi, Heidi. How are you? Hi, Jeanette. You guys, look at how fast. I don't think my feed has ever gone that fast before. Oh my gosh. If I missed your comment, I apologize. Makes me wonder if my thing is out of whack. No, it's not. It's because Michelle is so popular, you guys. Everybody is here to celebrate her birthday, and that's how it should be. Hi, Monica. Thank you for sprinkling. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. So, the gardening thing. I love doing flowers now, and I used to do vegetable gardens, but my trees in my yard have gotten so big. Hi, Barbara and Jess, that I had to start doing shade flowers, which is fine. I like the shade. It doesn't bother me one bit. Hi, Barbara and Vicky. I love having shade in my yard, and we have a great big Skyfort play set for the kids, and so of course I want that to have shade so the kids have, you know, somewhere that isn't too sunny for them to play and stuff. That's important when they're little. You don't want them out there getting sunburnt. So I stopped doing vegetables. At that time when I stopped doing it, I think you could buy, well, I don't think, I know, you could buy vegetables, you guys, cheaper in the store than it was to grow them. Well, now in this crazy world that we're in, I'm sure it's cheaper to probably grow your own food, and it's safer. And so I think I am going to try to do a little bit of vegetables this year. I used to can. I did so much canning when my kids were little. Every year I homeschooled, and so we would take a field trip and we would go gather apples every year, and then we would come home and make apple butter. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Sorry, guys. I'm just reading the comments for just a minute. Yes, we hope you're having the very best birthday, Michelle. Absolutely. All right, guys. I think I've got this rolled out enough. So let's try and get this on our discs here. I'm going to cut a little line across here just to get a straight edge. Somewhat of a straight edge. Anyway, I do think I'm going to try and grow vegetables again. Hopefully it'll work. I don't like to be disappointed, you guys. I don't know anybody that does. Do you guys like to be disappointed? When things don't work, I tend not to, you know, keep going back for more if it's not working. You don't mind the expense? I don't mind the expense of, I think it's cheaper now to grow. I do. I think with the cost of food and, oh, well, there went some of my bling bling. I just think it is cheaper. You fell asleep for 10 minutes? I hope you're Michelle. I think it's important to grow our own food. I think it's important for our children to learn that. All of my children love to grow their food. And they plant gardens, and they, not necessarily the flowers. I started doing the flowers. But my kids love to grow peppers and tomatoes and cucumbers and lettuces and herbs and all the things that you can, you know, use in your own cooking and eating. And so I want to do it again. All right, guys, I put a little bit of tacky glue on the edges of the discs. I rolled out my green clay here, and it's pretty thin. Hopefully I didn't do it too thin. All right, and we're going to wrap this up around. That worked out well. All right. Erica is, you woke up to Erica cracking up. Oh, you did not want to sleep through her. She's hilarious. Erica was being really funny, you guys. I felt bad I had to leave to come over here and get ready for my own live. I did not want to leave her. She was funny. She was really funny. I don't think I've seen Erica live very often. And so today I was laughing. She's a hoot and a half, that girl. She's really funny, you guys. Oh, my scissors are not here. Hold on. Okay. Tomatoes and cucumbers taste so much better. Yes, they do. Absolutely. I agree with you. Oh, no. well, I have rabbits, but I have a deck. I could do stuff on my deck and planters. And I just don't have the sun. I really don't have the sunlight that is needed. I could put them out front. But then, you got people that might steal your food. That would suck, wouldn't it? We quit decorating a lot out front of our house just because there's so many, quick fingers, it seems. Hi, Ritz. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us for Michelle's birthday. All right, guys, I'm taking this and pushing it down over the thing. So now we have this green clay base right here. And now we need to put it on the top. I need to straighten this out a little bit. Hold on, guys. So I do think I'll plant something. I don't know where I'll do it, though. I don't know. My yard is so taken up now with the play set. The skateboard is huge. I don't know if you guys know how big that thing is, but it has monkey bars that go, east to west. And it's all attached, of course. It has a big fort with the slide coming off of it. And then it has a crow's nest on top of a swing set that has 2 swings and 2 single swings. And then it has, underneath of it, it has a little deck, a little porch with a picnic table and a sandbox. And it's huge. It is a very big play set. Skyfort 2, you can look it up. They carried it at Sam's Club, and so when Azrael was little, he's a runner. He's not now. He would run if I took him to the park, and that was so scary. I'm an older mama, and it was hard for me to catch him as he was running across the park on me. I'd be screaming, "Stop!" Hi, Laura, how are you? And so we decided it was safest for us to, build our own park in our backyard, and that's what we did. And then my sewer line broke, darn it, and I had to tear up my beautiful yard and redo the whole thing. And and then Crimson was born right after that. And so I just never really got back out there and redid everything. But this is my year. I haven't been out there yet, though. Michelle is inspiring me, though. So, thanks, Michelle, for all the inspiration to get outside and enjoy the outdoors again. I appreciate it. So, how are you all doing? How many of you on here like to grow plants, and what is your favorites? What are your favorite things to grow? Do you like flowers, vegetables, trees? I don't have any fruit trees. I do have raspberries. Hopefully they'll do better this year. In past years, they haven't been doing. I think that they can die off. Did you know that? Some of your berries, you need to replace them sometimes. You love my son's name, my grandson, or my son Azrael, or my grandson Crimson? Hi, Jen. How are you? You grow patio tomatoes so no animals can get. Awesome, Angel. And I think that is what I'm going to do. It's 47 there today. Same here, Michelle. I think the high today is 43. And the low, when I went to bed finally last night, you guys, I was up so late. It was 31 degrees when I went to bed. So it's chilly. My sprinkles are falling everywhere. My things aren't lined up over here. I've got stuff falling everywhere. Holy moly. I need to quit buying rhinestones. That's what I need to do. You have a black thumb? Oh, Sam. You like all flowers, herbs, trees. I have a mandarin orange tree, a lemon tree. Oh, a blood. Oh, see, no, I can't grow things like that here. That sounds beautiful, though. Pam likes flowers. Alyssa. 78 today in Louisiana. Wow. You enjoy that, Ritz. That's not our deal. Holy moly. We got cold weather in Montana and Ohio. All right, guys, this is all covered with green. All right, so there's my base. I'll put foam sheet on the bottom. And then I have this cute little fence that I found in my craft room. This belonged to my mom. And when my dad passed away and they were cleaning out the house, I was able to get a lot of my mom's crafting things. And so this is a little fence. Can you see that? And it reminds me of Michelle. It's gardening. It's a little trellis fence that you would put plants on. See, isn't that cute? So I am going to wrap this all around the cake, all right? And I'm thinking that it should just go right on it. We'll see. I've never added something like this to my clay before. I know it's going to mark it up, but that's okay. It's all right. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this, and hopefully I'm going to cut it right here. Hopefully it'll stay right there when I cut it. I've never used this stuff before. It's like grapevine. It's really cute. Come on. There. It worked, you guys. And then I will zip tie it. I don't know that it'll need to be zip tied. It fits right around it perfectly. See that? So there is my little garden spot. All right. So it's just a green cake, and it's got this little trellis thing all around it. Okay, and then she loves flowers. That's another thing that we have in common. I love flowers. Every year, my birthday is in June, and so each year for Mother's Day and my birthday, we use that opportunity, because it's expensive, and so we take that opportunity to bless my yard and me with all my flowers that I'll need to plant for the summer. And oh boy, do I ever do it. Thank you, Michelle. I'm glad you like this. I will be sending this to you, Michelle, if you want it. If you don't want it and don't have room for it, you just tell me, okay? But if you would like to have what I'm creating, I would love to mail it to you for your birthday. You feed the squirrels all my food scraps. Oh gosh. Really, Angel? I have squirrels and they eat my marigolds. I think it's a hoot. It don't bother me. I don't care. If they ate all my plants, that's okay. Because I'm a funny person, you guys. If I see a squirrel, like if there was a squirrel in the tree right now, I would get so excited and I would clap and I would say, oh my gosh, there's a squirrel. And there's a freaking squirrel every day. I don't know why I get so excited about the squirrels in the trees, but I do. I love the squirrels. I think they're amazing. And if they're running across the telephone lines, you know, the electrical lines or whatever, oh, I am just elated. I think that's the best thing ever, is to watch the squirrels run across the fences and stuff. I'm weird. Anyway, okay, so we're going to decorate the outside of this with some different little, some flowers, okay? I'm going to use my favorite flower molds. I have this little one right here. I love this little flower mold. I ordered a couple of more molds yesterday from Teresa at Lollipops and Polka Dots. And so I'm excited to get them. My neighbors have squirrel feeders. And then in my planters, I will find these peanuts. I'm not kidding you. They're probably 3 inches, 3-inch long peanuts. They're huge, the biggest peanuts you've ever seen. And so when we do go out and garden, we have a contest to see who can find the most peanuts when we dig up the potting soil and flip everything over. And we find all kinds of peanuts. I love little creatures, Leanne. Aren't they the best? I can trap and say, oh, no, that's okay. I have plenty of my own. Oh, my gosh. And they chatter. You know, you'll go outside or you'll have the windows open and you'll hear, and they're like, you know, really talking up a storm. They are funny. They are. And they run across my roof. They sound like a herd of elephants, you guys. I have trees all the way around my house. I look like I live in a tree house. And you'll hear them. They'll go up the trees and run across the roof. So that's what the squirrels do at my place. All right, let's make a bunch of different colored little flowers and get some on this little cake here like it's, you know, growing flowers. We'll just do different colored ones. And I have some that are already made that I had saved from another project. You have a mama and 4 babies. Oh, Angel, that is so cool. I had owls that were in my yard that would come out. It was a family of owls. There were 5 of them. And they lived in the apple tree that's right here during the day. And then at night they would come out and they would play. We have videos of it. And they would play on the play set, and they would, you know, just sit out in the yard, and they'd go like this. They'd look at you, and they're baby owls, and they would stand and they would look at you, and they'd go like this when they were moving. I don't know why they did that. I had a little bird bath below the window, and I got to watch them bathe. They actually bathed in the water. It was really hot that year. And then they'd lift their feathers, their tail feathers up, and just lay there all sprawled out to dry off. It was fun to watch. Hello, Andrew. How are you? We have a lot of rabbits here, too. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't have them inside anything. That I would not want. They're outside. They can stay outside. Hi, Kim. How are you? Yeah. Oh, we have wild turkeys in Billings, but not in my neighborhood. My daughter-in-law, she is scared to death of turkeys. Scared to death. Can't stand them. It's funny. We all laugh. But she does not like them. I suppose if you don't like them, you don't think it's funny to see them. They're big, and they can be mean. They sure can. The rabbits don't bother me at all. I love the rabbits. All right, guys. I have all these different little colored flowers that we're just going to put here, there, and everywhere. Just all along this little trellis. Like it's got flowers growing on it, okay? And I'm going to try and put them in between the little grapevine trellises so that it's stuck to the clay, all right? It's not going to look like, it's just going to have different flowers here and there and everywhere. Oh, I wouldn't mind turkeys on my street. We have deer. We have deer that, you know, will be on our street every once in a while. Not often. They're not too far from my house, like 5 minutes away. But every once in a while, they will move around and come over this way. And I, of course, go crazy. I get so excited when I see the deer. All right, guys. That one is poking into the little... Hopefully this will work, you guys, with that little fence. It is kind of poking into my clay, but I think it'll be all right. I don't think it'll go anywhere. Hopefully. I've never added anything like that to the clay. I probably should have waited until the clay dried, now that I'm thinking about it. Do they chase people? I think they might, Pam. I don't know for sure. My daughter-in-law thinks they'll land on her head. She's scared of them. Like, they freak her out. They land on your roofs and in your yard if you have them in your neighborhood. I do not have them in my neighborhood. See, now, Angel, whenever I hear Florida, I always think you have crocodiles and alligators and stuff. Crocodiles, I guess. And that scares me. I've never seen one in real life. They do chase people? That's funny. I wouldn't want a turkey. I wouldn't want anything wild to chase me, actually. Not at all. So, Michelle, what is your favorite flower to grow? I know you have lilacs and spirea. It was me that asked you about the spirea, and when you were giving us a tour of your yard yesterday, you mentioned that someone had asked. It was me. A lot of my perennials are wildflowers that are native to Montana. You're not chasing it? I don't know what you're saying. You live in a city, Kim? I live in a city too. Billings is the largest city in Montana, you guys. You love lavender. Awesome. And zinnia. Everybody write down creeping zinnia. It's like Salatavia or something like that. It's a little tiny, it's my favorite flower. Creeping zinnias. That, and I like all kinds of flowers, but I love to grow creeping zinnias. They're tiny, really dark leaves and little tiny yellow flowers. Beautiful. I love creeping zinnia. And then I also love King Tut papyrus, and oh, I love all kinds of things, you guys. I'm a crazy flower girl. Oh, Kim. Oh, hilarious. Can you eat wild turkey, guys? I suppose you can. They're turkey, right? I mean, I like zinnias too. Zinnia is a different flower, you guys. It has so many different types. There's short zinnias, really tall zinnias, creeping zinnias. I don't think they really are zinnias, but that's just what they're called. I'm trying to find one more little spot here to, I'm going to put it inside right there. Hopefully it'll stay. Put it right there. Okay, that's the last flower I'm putting on the outside, and I'll show it to you guys. I have that too, Michelle Saliva. So I have that. I also have, that grows really, I have a lot of hostas. I love hostas. They're shade flowers. Okay, here is the little thing, and it's just got different little flowers, and I might add more flowers to it, you guys. But for now, that's what I'm doing. I'm just putting little flowers here, there, and everywhere. No, I'm gonna add more flowers to it. I want it to have different colored flowers. So let's get some pink ones. I don't really see any pink flowers on here at all. There's a couple of purple. Let's add some pink. I have bee balm. I sure do. I have bee balm, and I have butterfly bush, and it attracts more bees than butterflies. I'm doing good, Andrew. Thank you. How are you? I have not heard about creeping zinnias. That's not their scientific name, Tony. It's Salatavia or something like that. You guys would like it, though. I think. I love it. They're beautiful. I really do like them. They are my favorite little, they're a ground, you know, they're for the, they don't get tall. And they will flow out of the pot and, you know, hang down. They're fun. All right, guys, I don't have to put glue on all of these. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. You don't have to put glue on these when there's wet clay on wet clay. I don't know why I was doing that. You have 4 types of clematis. I have one purple clematis that comes with a really funny story, you guys. I guess I'll tell it on here. It's funny. So my daughter, Kalia, she was out taking pictures of the clematis and was going to go and blow this picture up. It was gorgeous that she had taken. And she was at Walmart in line, and she was, you know, blowing up this photo and stuff. And this lady noticed it and said, "Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful flower. What is that?" And Kalia said, "Oh, thank you. My mom grows this in her yard. It's called chlamydia." And she said, "Mom, the minute I said it, I realized what I had said." You have 40 different types of lilies. Wow, Michelle. Wow, wow, wow. You really do have a beautiful yard, honey. You do. I love seeing pictures of your yard. I have a nice, or I do have a nice yard. I just need to get out there and work it. I do. I grow allium. Allium is a purple ball flower, and then I like to dry it. And after the purple flowers fall off, you just let it dry, and then you can spray paint it, and it looks like fireworks if you do the colors red, white, and blue. Or you can just make a real pretty thing of dried flowers and paint them any color you want. And then you can put them out in your yard because they're dried. And they work really good. You just stick them right back out there. Or you can, you know, if you wanted, you could probably just spray paint them right on the stem out in the yard and not have to move it. I have tiger lilies. I have Asiatic, I think I have 3 or 4 different types of Asiatic lilies. And then tiger lilies. And what else do I have that's a lily? I like sedum. I have a lot of sedum. I have autumn's joy sedum. And what else? White daisies. And gosh, I can't even think of all the names right now. I have pushpin. They're little purple. I have a lot of purple flowers. That's my favorite color to do in my yard is purple. I have a lot of weeds in my flower too, darn it. Or a lot of weeds in my yard. But that's okay. We'll get out there and get it taken care of. You love tiger lilies, Sarah? They are fun. I like to save the little black seed that grows on it and, you know, sprinkle them around for the next year. And they do come up in other spots. Manhattans, I don't know what those are. I have these, it's like a marigold. It's a wild marigold. It's a perennial. And they're really, 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 really tall. And they come up every year in my yard. They're a fall flower. I love them. They're a good backdrop for fall photos with the kids and stuff because they're so tall. I like those. And then I have these purple bell things that are, they're a weed, you guys. And they're everywhere. They grow everywhere. They're kind of a pain in the butt. But they're out there. I am putting some of these in different little spots down here over the trellis. Oh, I had a bleeding heart, darn it, and it died. I loved the bleeding heart. I don't know why it did that. I had 2 of them, actually. I had a red one and a white one. And, yeah. I have, I think it's called Columbine. No, not Columbine. What's it called? I don't know, you guys. I have, they're purple. What are they called? They're one of the first flowers that come up. They're out there right now. I have tulips. I have a couple of irises. I love bleeding hearts. Now I want to go flower shopping, you guys, and start working in my yard. You have carnations? Wow. Carnations are my favorite cut flower. All right, guys. I think I've put enough flowers on this thing for now. All right. I don't want to just sit here and do just flowers. Not that there's a whole lot else that I'm doing. But I don't want to take the whole time. It's nice to visit Columbine. That's what it is. I have Columbine. And the birds love it. That little yellow bird that comes and sees me every year, you guys, it's like a little, it's a yellow finch. It's like a little yellow finch. And I love it. It comes every year. Okay, we have enough of that color. All right, let me look at this and see. So there's just different flowers. It looks kind of crazy. I don't know if I like that or not, you guys. It looks kind of silly. All right. Sometimes I see things in my head and it doesn't pan out the way I thought it would. I would like to go to Sugar Creek here in Ohio. The Amish. I'll bet they do. That would be fun. Oh. I wonder if our lilacs, we have purple lilacs in our yard, and you need a cold winter for your lilacs to really do good. And we had a mild winter, so I'm very curious to see if our lilacs are even going to bloom this year and how much they'll bloom. It'll be interesting. All right, guys. We have some more stuff to put on this. All right, now we're going to decorate the top of this little cake, all right? Not really a cake, but anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to use some of my little miniature things that I have that you could use for, to make like little fairy gardens out in your yard or inside or whatever. And so I think, Michelle, like, you love sunflowers, don't you, Michelle? I can't remember if that's what you said or not. I'm pretty sure you said you love sunflowers. So here is a little table. Isn't that cute? It's just a little tiny table. It is resin, all right? And I'm going to put it on my little table here, or on my little cake. And we're going to make a little sitting area, kind of like a little flower garden. And I'm hoping that this liquid fusion is going to hold this, you guys. If not, I think it will. It's kind of heavy. It is full of blooms, Michelle. Awesome. You had a good winter, though, too, didn't you? All right, guys, can you see that? Let's put this little table right here toward the back of this. I don't want it dead set in the center. All right, so we're going to put that right there. And it has two little chairs. So cute. Look at this. Aren't these cute little tiny chairs? They got little leaves that wrap around the chair. All right. And then the seat is a little sunflower. Oh, I think they're so cute. Sunflowers, are they easy to grow? You do. Oh, good. Okay. I'm glad you love sunflowers. All right. So now this is going to have this little sitting area. And I like to bling things up. So all these little flowers that I'm putting around this cake will have rhinestones and have pearls, and it'll be blinged up. It'll be pretty when it's all completely done. Thank you, Diana. I planted German sunflowers. Oh, fun. Oh, wow. You had to cut them with a saw, huh? Thank you, Tasha. It was given to us by when my sewer broke. I could not do laundry, you guys, for a year while we saved up the money and got all ducks all in a row. It's very expensive to replace your sewer line. And so I had to go to the laundromat, and there was a lady there that they just loved Azrael, you guys. And she blessed us with a whole big box of little miniature things for us to do little fairy gardens together for homeschool. And so there was a lot in that box, and I used a lot of them and had some left over. And so I've been using them. Hi, Sandy. How are you? I have lots of hostas. I don't have any hydrangeas, and I don't have black-eyed Susans, but I have coneflowers and heliotrope. That was the other one. And vinca. I'm starting to remember my names now, you guys, and I'm thinking about it. Vinca, heliotrope, tiger lilies. I've posted pictures of my yard. It is beautiful, but it has so much work that needs done. Okay, so there's our little play set, all right, or a little sitting set. Let me show you up closer. Isn't that cute? Look at that. And they'll have flowers all around the little bottom down there with the little grapevine fence and that right there. And then I have these little tiny things that they're called micro mini whimsies. These are so stinking cute, you guys. Let me show you. And so I'm going to be putting some of these in this little play set, or this little decoration. Look at, there's a little tree house. I don't think I'm going to use the tree house, but I am going to use the little squirrel and the little turtle. Aren't they cute? And then, thank you. Thank you. I love that fence. It's right here. Oh, it was fun to use that too. And then I have these little tiny trees like I did on the other one. I don't know if I'll put these on there, but they're just little tiny, you know, I'll take them out. They're just a little tiny tree. Aren't they cute? They look like a little flower bush. So yeah, I will use those because Michelle likes flowers, you guys. And then I have this really pretty moss. It's from Primitives by Kathy. It's preserved moss, whatever that means. And I'm going to put some of this around on the top. That's the next thing I'm going to do right now, actually. Hi, Pam. I'm happy to see you, Andrew, honey. Thank you for being here with us. And thank you for being a good boy. It is a nice big. I have more of them. I got them from my mom. You like it, Michelle? Okay, so let's keep going, you guys. I'm going to put some... I've never used this moss before. All right, I'm just going to spread some... I think tacky glue will work for the, whoops, I think tacky glue will work for my moss, okay? So let's just put this on here and spread it around and get that moss all over on the top of our little cake. Not really a cake. Oh, gosh, I almost knocked my Alani over, you guys. I'd have cried. So you guys, you know how the other night I was on AIC and that happened to me? I could cry right now about it, you guys. It freaked me out so bad, you guys. I'm sure some of you have noticed I've been really quiet. Like, I had to pray and just tell myself, you're okay. It's okay to go online. You're all right. You're safe. And I really scared myself. It scared me bad. So... I'm happy to, you know, talk myself into going live again. Which is kind of crazy, but I'm getting there. I mean, I'm here, obviously, so it's not, you know, I'm not that traumatized by it. But it did freak me out. We got to be ever so careful, you guys. I still don't know how that happened. But it happened, so oh well. This is cute with the moss on top of it, you guys. I like this. Sometimes I will take my my tweezers or a cake tip, a frosting tip, and make it look like, oh, my daughter's calling me, and make it look like grass on my cake, you know, or yeah, on anything that I'm making, and you pinch it and make it look like grass. And I thought this moss would be prettier, so I'm using the moss. I got this moss, I was going to tell you, in a Shabby Tree mystery box that she gives out, you know. A lot of the things that Barb uses are from this Primitives by Kathy. If any of you buy stuff from the Shabby Tree and do her little mystery boxes, then you know what I'm talking about. This girl has Primitives by Kathy. She has some cool stuff. Hi, Mary. How are you? Yes, thank you, Pam. Ginger, what happened was you know how we put our information in when we're going live with Adventures in Crafting and they give us the description. Oh, she's still trying to call me, you guys. Darn it. She'll see that I'm live, I hope. Oh, see that I'm live, baby girl. Anyway, so what happened was I guess I copied into my clipboard thing an invoice. And I did not know that it was, I accidentally attached that invoice along with my intro to the Adventure in Crafting live event. And I had no clue. And so people were like, Maureen, you need to go check and see what you know, put on there. And it freaked me out so bad. I said, oh my gosh, I gotta go, guys. And I turned off the thing. I left the live right away. And then I went in like a dingbat. I didn't even look to see what information was on there. I immediately, I was trying to delete the info that was put in there. And I deleted the whole entire live. You guys, I just, you know, I just don't know what I'm doing sometimes. So that's what happened. It's all good. It's fine. Everything is working out with it. All right, guys, this is how this looks with the moss on the top of it. I like it. I think it looks like a jungle. Is all okay if she's calling you more than once? Yes, Christina. And I have a house phone. I have a landline, and she can call me on that too. She's just trying to call me on my cell phone. She's fine. She'll call me back. She's just my only kid that lives out of town, and yeah. And so she's just trying to call her mom and say hi. I'm sure she'll be fine. If she, she'll call. You might hear the house phone ring, and I'll tell her I'm live. Or she'll come on my Facebook and see that I'm live. She'll figure it out. All right, guys, so there's that. Now we got all these little creatures that I've got. I have more little creatures over here. What time do we have? All right, we're doing good. Thank you, Alyssa. Yeah, everything is fine. It looks like your yard, Michelle. Oh. All right, guys, here is the little, I thought of you, Michelle, when I saw this one. All right. The cats aren't the right color, and I don't think the doggy is either. But this one has a little puppy, a little kitty, and a little butterfly. All right? So we're going to put in the little turtle, the squirrel, the puppy, the kitty, and the butterfly. And they're going to be all over in the yard. All right? So let's get these done. It did scare me. I'm just not used to the world, you guys. I'm very sheltered. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to be sheltered and live a quiet life, and that's me. But I love coming on here with you guys. I love being live. I do. I love it. It gives me a good outlet. Yes, this is for Michelle Pam. Yes. Thank you, you guys. Thanks, Jenna. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Ginger. All right, so let's put a little bit of the Liquid Fusion on. These are like a little pen. Can you see the little pen? And it's going to go right down inside the foam. You're not going to be able to see these very good with all that moss on there. I'll leave them up a little bit so that they're not like buried down inside the moss, okay? And we'll put the little kitty over here. Cute. And the little butterfly. This is cute, you guys. I like it. Put the little butterfly back there. A little squirrel. Put the little squirrel kind of off to the side. He's cute. And the little turtle. Turtle. Is that you making that noise, buddy? Azrael. Oh, he's humming. He's tapping and humming. He has his music on, you guys, and he's tapping and he's humming really loud. Can you hear him? He sounds like an airplane driving. He's so funny. All right, guys, here is this. Oh, and then we got to get our little trees. I want to put these little bushes in here so that it looks like we got little trees in the yard. This is a crazy little craft, I'm telling you what. Titus, hello, my son. It is. It's a happy birthday to my friend Michelle on here. That's my son, you guys. Thank you, son. Thank you, you guys are awesome. Yes, today is Michelle's birthday event, and this is for her. I will be mailing it to her. Okay. Hopefully that works good enough, you guys. All right. Did I have anything else? I did have these little rocks, but I didn't use them. I have little pebbles like to make a little rock, you know, like a little path. Don't forget to make it official. Eat cake. Yes, always eat cake. That's my son, raised by a true cake-eating woman. I love you, Titus. That's so funny. Yep, that's my firstborn on there, you guys, and he's close to Michelle's age. Okay, so this is how this looks, you guys. All right. I hope you like it, Michelle. So there it is. It's got I will bling this up, and I will probably add more flowers to each, so, you know, make each little thing, and maybe even make it in groups of flowers so that they're touching each other. What time is it? We have more time. Let's try and do that a little bit. Let's bling up one of these flowers with something. Let's do the purple one, since purple's her favorite color. So we'll just grab some pretty purple rhinestones. Ah, I'm hooked on the fence. You know what I did? I did not mean to do that. Ah, you guys, I could just kick myself in the butt. I made, where the fence comes together, the front of my cake instead of the back. Isn't that silly? Ah, right there. Darn it, that was supposed to be in the back of it. I wasn't paying attention. See, guys? Sometimes you just don't know. Awesome. I love you, son. Have a good stream, honey. I love you. Amazing. You are so talented. Oh, thank you, Diana. Thank you, Jenna. It's not hard to glue things. You'll have to bake a cake, Michelle. Azrael wants me to make brownies today. He's been asking for brownies for a long time, and I bought the brownie mix. And so I've got to make him some brownies. Thank you, you guys. It is cute. It is a cute little craft. Okay, let's...
Will you make them?
I will make them when my live is over. How's that sound, bud?
That's good.
All right. He's right there listening to me, you guys. He wants some brownies. Where's my tweezers? Hold on, guys. There they are. It does look like a front gate. That's what I intended, Caroline. Thank you. Yes, it's the front gate. Oh my gosh. That's great, you guys. You're awesome. It truly is a mistake, though. It should have been in the back. But that's all right. Yes, it can be the front gate. You're right. All right, so I'm just going to take a little purple rhinestone. Actually, I don't want to use these. I want something bigger. These are tiny little rhinestones. Oh, there went the thing on the floor. Let's do a half pearl. I like using half pearls on my flowers, you guys, because they're flat on the back. What, honey? What's he doing? What, honey?
He's sleeping, I think.
Is he sleeping? Is he alive?
Was.
It's all right. He's talking about the bird, you guys. Azrael, let me do this now. You'll join him for brownies? Everybody come on over. We'll have brownies with Azrael.
No.
No, he said. Don't eat his brownies. Okay, I'm going to put a half pearl on here. And you will see when you get these little flowers, when you bling them up, you guys, with your half pearls and stuff, it just makes them come to life. It really does. So here's what they look like without anything on them. And there's the one that has a little half pearl on it. So when I get all the little flowers decorated with a half pearl or a rhinestone or whatever I do to them, it'll come to life all the way around there. It'll look nice. So let's find just the purple ones. There are a couple of them. And put in another. This one is really big. Look at this half pearl. It's a Azrael, Mom is live. You got to hum quieter for a little bit longer, baby.
Please hold.
And then I'll be done, and you can hum really loud if you want, okay? All right, guys, let's get this big one on this large flower. I love these larger ones. And just push that right down in there and hold it for just a second. And there's that one. Isn't that pretty? I like it. I love decorating with flowers, you guys. I really do. Oh, there's another small one. So let's get that one done. Oh. You'll only eat one? He's so funny. He will only eat certain things, you guys. Like, he likes chocolate cake, but if it has too much, if it has a nut in it, he won't eat it. If it has... What kind of frosting do you like on chocolate cake?
I don't know.
You don't know? Will you eat just anything?
To an extent.
To an extent. I love you. Oh, that one doesn't want to go on there. Some of these little flowers are already dried, you guys. And so when I try to put the half pearl on that one.
I'm leaving, Mom.
Okay, bye.
I gotta put you on hold.
I love you. Go downstairs. Azriel. You're a stinker. Did you hear his music, guys? You cannot hear him? Oh, he's all right, Quincy. He's going downstairs to hum and be a happy boy. It does make it pop, Diane. Yes, when you add little blingy things to stuff, it helps it pop. Here's a real pretty red one. Is it a dried one? Yeah. Some of these are dried that I had things on before. I made these flowers earlier, and then I saved them. And so now some of these little half pearls, they're not going to want to stick on there just because the clay is dried. We'll see if I can get it to stick on this one, though, if I do a bigger half pearl. It looks pretty. I like using I like adding to my clay when it's still wet, you guys, because you can push the embellishments down into your clay. That one worked. Okay, so here's a different colored one. So there is that red one right there, and then that little purple one. And so when I get them all blinged up and stuff, it'll be cute. All right, guys, my time is up. And so I just want to tell Jenna, thank you so much for hosting this beautiful event today. Michelle, we love you so much, honey. You are a precious, precious woman, and you work so hard, and we can all see that. And I really, truly enjoy sitting and watching you craft. I love when Ev is right next to you. It blesses my mama heart more than you could ever understand, because my kids are always with me. And to see another woman go live and have her baby with her made me realize that I could do it too. So it really is a big part of because of you that I'm able to go live and have babies running around. And I appreciate that so much, that you were just willing to be real and show me that it's okay to do it also. So I love you. And I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful birthday. And everybody, thank you for being here and loving on our girl. And up next is Crafting with Mrs. P. So let's all go over and hang out with Pam and see what she creates today, all right? So happy birthday, Michelle. We love you. Bye.